Okay, we've been working in groups, in small groups, and the task was that you needed to think of scaffolding strategies or scaffolding instances to help students access the story, right? What would you do? So I want to hear your ideas. What ideas did you come up with? What are you thinking about? How would you start with this, right? With your little kid.
Hello. In my group, we were talking about analyzing the texts and elements, imaging the words, to recognize the title, the author, to try to predict, according to the pictures, what the story could be about, and
Anticipate.
to write the predictions.
Yes, Mariana. Good, Noelia. Good. So, Mariana.
Yes. I was adding that we talked about to make the students anticipate the text.
Okay, good. The rest?
And also we talked about making some writing on the board, maybe the main ideas or vocabulary that they could say that it's important for the story. We could write something so it's helpful for later.
Okay. So, Maria, that would be after reading the story.
Yes, the very first reading, I mean, students should enjoy the story. So,
sorry, Marina, a little bit louder, please.
Yes, that the very first reading is just for students, so they can enjoy the story. Just that, I mean, we should read, make gestures, maybe.
Okay, and Marina, good. So you would scaffold the access to the story by, for example, using gestures. Okay. And what else? Because what would you say? Oh, look at the story.
And questions.
Look at the story, right? I mean, apart from what Noelia and Mariana said. Noelia and Mariana and that group said, okay, we would help students to anticipate. Now we will see how, but that's a good start, right? Because if you anticipate, you start getting an idea of what might happen, right, in the story.
We can start making some questions for the students.
Okay, all right, okay, that's it. And then after anticipating, what do? You open the book and you start reading. Yes? Yes.
We thought about the pre-task before reading the story. We thought about showing some flashcard with a similar situation in which in the first flashcard, a boy or a girl is frustrated, sitting like this, and angry, because he can't ride a bike. Yes. So, and the following flashcard will show how the boy or the girl get riding a bike with the help of a friend or with the help of an adult. Yes. And then after that introduction, making some question about what can or can't they do? Yes, can you ride a bike? Can you play the guitar? Yes.
And how do you feel when you can't do that, or how do you feel when you achieve that? So you say, okay, okay, in that in Spanish maybe, but yes, they can do it.
Okay.
And the third stage could be the paratest analysis. For example, who can read the title, or we are going to read a story, a similar situation. Who can read the title, or who can tell me what can you see in the cover?
Okay.
You can draw the picture on the cover, maybe.
Okay. So here we are putting together what Lorena's group came up with. It's previous to what Mariana and Noelia said, right? First kind of preparing the content and then trying to help students to anticipate. Very good, very good. I mean, you see how we are forming a pretty good sequence. Good.
And what Mariana says about working with prediction is good too.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. Yeah.
Okay. All right. What else? The other groups?
Yes, we thought about something similar, in other words. And for example, you can anticipate or you can show that the book, the first page of the book. I don't know how to say portada in English.
How do you say it?
But I don't know.
Cover.
Cover. This is
the cover. Ay, horrible, no sabía.
Okay, this is the front cover. This is the front cover. And this is the back cover. Okay?
Good. So
when
show
I
the student.
Finish your idea.
Okay, we thought about showing the front cover to the students. So you can ask questions, obviously. You can say, okay, what do you think it will happen? Or what do you think, or how can you connect the title and the photo or the picture you have there? What do you think is going to happen? I can add, for example, you can add some other questions, or you can show some videos about something similar as Lorena said. And then we have another one, but other ones, but I don't know if it is for this stage. I think that you can preview the story or what they think it's going to be. It's going to happen.
Going to be about. Okay, good. Okay. All right. About. Yes, Anai. Good. Diana, any other ideas?
We thought about creativity, and students will draw something making dots with different colors. And as previous knowledge, they know colors, parts of the body, so they can think or imagine what they can draw with dots, and then exchange ideas and share with their classmates about what they have drawn.
Okay.
The final task.
Sorry, Ornella?
That's more the final task.
Okay, okay,
and
perfect.
Have to imagine, create,
okay,
and then share it with the companions.
Right.
Sorry, Anna, in our group, we also said that it would be good maybe to work with the cants and say, well, how can you start working with the things you can do? For example, if you want to, I don't know, play the guitar, well, which is the beginning of playing the guitar? Do you have to play a whole song, or you can start working with one note and work in a kind of steps for doing what they would like to do?
Okay, okay, all right. Billy, any other ideas that you can share with us? Remember, we are trying to think of scaffolding.
Maybe to make them think that it's a process and it's not just like, okay, it's 5 minutes, I have to do something because I need to, I don't know how to say, to stay many times or I don't know, it not requires 5 minutes or 10 minutes to do something. If you need to achieve something, it takes time and it needs hard work and something.
Effort, hard work, time.
And sometimes you need some help.
Okay, right.
And you should ask for help.
Good, we are talking about scaffolding. And scaffolding means helping, right? Supporting our students' process.
Yes, another important thing that we discussed about was motivation. Yes, because the teacher in the first part of the video motivated the girl to do it better. or
no, just I think Lorena, to do it, because the girl
to do it, yes,
to
to
do
do
it.
it. Not better, yes, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't mean to say that, but yes, to do it, just do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the teacher gave hope to the girl.
Okay, okay. Encouragement, encouragement, and hope. Very good.
And not only encourage.
I thought that the teacher gives the possibility that the girl can see that that she can do it.
Mm-hmm.
But
okay.
Yes, so she can gain confidence.
Sometimes
Good,
students
Maria.
can't do it, can't see that they can do it.
Yeah, it's like when they say, I know no English, right? No puedo hablar inglés, no entiendo inglés porque no sé nada de inglés. And then we start saying, no, you know lots of words in English, right? So you start helping them to recognize how much they know. Okay, good. I would like to listen to Rachel. Rachel, are you there? And Pilar, are you there? Can you listen to us? Okay, Rachel disappeared. Pilar, are you there? Can you listen to us? Because I would like to listen to your...
I'm here.
Okay, Pili.
I don't know, I was in the group with Anaí and I got late because I didn't have a Wi-Fi connection.
Mm-hmm.
But we talked about how the kids could anticipate the book by seeing the front cover.
Okay, good.
Yes,
So,
we can use realia while telling the story.
All right, good. So
yes, and
yes, Pilar, sorry.
now we were wondering what content can we could teach to kids of that age.
Okay, all right. What would be the content? So what would you teach? And then we continue with scaffolding, but what would you teach? With this story? What is the content?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I gave you a task, right? I gave you a problem. This is kind of problem solving. I gave you a problem and I said, think of scaffolding instances or scaffolding techniques that you would use to help students access the story. Access the story, because you can tell the students, oh, listen, this is a story. Have it, look at it, read it, and then let's, I don't know, answer the questions, paint, or whatever. The problem is that this is very nice. I mean, you saw the video, right, which is clearer. This is nice, but the language that is here, it's easy, it's clear, but for some students, it's difficult to get the meaning, right? So what will we do as teachers?
You can, sorry, is it a question that we should answer right now?
Answer.
No, because we can work with images first.
Good.
Too.
Okay.
Yes.
You came up with lots of ideas of motivating students, working with the cover, right? Predicting the text. That's wonderful. That's wonderful, because what we are doing is scaffolding the access to the story. Now, we have only 2 minutes, so I want to be able to give you feedback on that, and we will continue with this next Monday, people. Let's meet on Monday, okay? But the idea is, I want you to think, to reread the chapters, especially the one, chapter 5 from Uncovering Cleel, right? The one that has a lot of graphic organizers, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Think about that too. Think about that too, right? Good.
Okay.
But something that I liked is that, for example, and I did something similar with you last class. I said, but it was the chapter under Bianca, but it says, and now I'm asking you, what is this? What is this? What is it?
It's a book.
It's a book. Okay, it's a book. And this part is the front cover, and this part is the back cover. What information do we get in the front cover? What info do we have?
The title.
The title. What else?
The
author. Okay,
the
who's the author? Who's the author?
I don't remember it.
Okay.
I don't remember.
Peter Reynolds, right? The author is the person who writes books. Okay, so in this case, the information in the cover tells us the title of the story and the author, right?
And it gives us an idea of the story also.
What information? Good. What information do we have on the back cover? Okay. Now,
summary of the story.
We are suffering. We are leaving. We are just have less than 1 minute. But think about this. Some kids do not have access to books. So we need to help them understand the genre of books, what a book is. With that, we finish. Think about it, and we'll continue next class on Monday. Okay? Reread the chapters. Reread the chapters.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
And